So, I haven't done one of these videos in a while because I'm a big slacker and depression, and I've been playing Metal Gear Solid and a bunch of other shit like that. So, this is Fingerbones, a psychological horror game by David, Polish name, or Czech name, or some sort of Slavic name that I don't want to mispronounce, Zemansky or something. It's intended to be completed in a single sitting, and there is no save function. It is suggested you set aside a half hour to complete it. To exit, go back out the door you started at. Hit escape to toggle, and I to invert the mouse. Okay, so there we go. Okay, you cannot run. And I don't really know much about this, especially considering I downloaded this some time ago and don't really remember why. But it's my weekend to get Katie, and I'm not really in the mood. I distracted her with the TV and came here to read. I couldn't really interest myself in reading, so I tried to write. I can write anything more than the usual handful of disconnected thoughts and theories. Oh my fucking god, this is the story of my life. It's not because I'm depressed, I'm enlightened. This is the result of 2 decades of scientific education and philosophical pondering. This is the price of knowledge. I vaguely recall this is like his grandfather's house, or there's a grandfather involved. But beyond that, and I could be wrong about that, I could be confusing it with someone else. A different game. But let's see what's going on here. Lighting is annoying as fuck. And deliberately so, I'm quite sure. Oh, okay, there's now a motor noise. And some spider webs in that corner. Why are there spider webs in this corner? Huh. There's a door here I don't seem to be able to affect. And you walk terribly slow. And there's a red glow here. I will look at the red glowy thing. And I have a text box. Okay, I gotta find the code to that for somewhere. Let us look in his books, which I can't manipulate. And there's still this motor sound, and I feel like it's fucking with a gamma on my monitor, just so that I can see what the hell's going on. Okay, well, the music is mindlessly looping. There's a flashlight here, yay! Oh, here's another piece of paper. I don't know why I'd use my daughter's name as a door lock code in my survival bunker, but whatever keeps her happy, I suppose. She's like her mother, a delicate, fragile version of her mother. Damn her. Yes, damn the daughter for being like her mother. Wasn't the daughter's name Katie? Okay, well, it's another piece of paper. I shook uncontrollably the entire time. I felt the same primal excitement yesterday night in the cellar. A cellar I can't open because apparently the dude's daughter's name is not Katie unless it's case sensitive. I was going to try you open the door right this minute, or you'll be in trouble, little miss. It appears to be a page from manuscript. Pop morality is too reliant on emotions, not reliant enough upon rational thought. If morality must be determined, and I maintain that it is a farce, it should not be determined by feeling. Feelings are nebulous, subjective, and changeable. Rather, it should be determined by thinking. The actions of a natural creature are natural and thus moral, unless a concrete scientific reason can be given to prove them as immoral. That to me sounds like a plea to not be pissed off at the game for not telling you what the daughter's name actually is. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Okay, so it just doesn't give you any fucking feedback when you do stuff? That's bullshit. It finally happened. The whole world is a chaos of thunder and screams, but when the ashes settle, we will all be wild animals again. I'm ecstatic beyond words. I haven't been able to reach Lynn for days, and she's probably dead for all I know or care. But Katie was here when it started, and I have no idea what to do with her. Most of the town is dead. Katie and I only survived because we ran to the bunker. Perhaps this is what I've needed. Freedom from all the irrational rules and inane social values. Just pure, beautiful survival. The tool room has been her name for years. The tool room has been her name for years, and I can't bring... What? I boxed up everything that isn't practical and useful. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific education. I'd like to store the boxes in the cellar, but I can't get down the ladder by myself. I just piled them up near the hatch. The blood would probably ruin them anyway. So this hatch, which I can't seem to open, has a ladder that I can't get down. Okay, this is pretty obtuse. And you walk so slowly. There's no just... you know, with a name like Fingerbones, I kind of wonder if this is going to be meaning that, like he ate his daughter or something. And weird as it is, I find the inability to jump when I hit the spacebar super annoying. I click on the door, nothing happens. I click on the hatch, nothing happens. Box up everything. It's gonna burn it, and the tool room has been her name. Okay, well, this is severely frustrating. I don't know if there's a bug or what, but if there is a puzzle in here, it's the tool room has been her name for years. How about if I try the tool room as a password? Or maybe I'll try the wife's name. Lack of feedback is infuriating. Okay, well, I think I'm done with this. You know what? Fuck it. I'm a cheat. Game password. Okay, this is a review. Adventure games, hints, and help. Okay. Yeah, the only name I have is Lynn. And Katie. It was probably Lynn or Katie. She remembered Father's Day and drew me a picture. I don't understand her. She's just like her mother. She wants to waste time drawing pictures, and we're barely able to find enough food to survive. I turned her crayons into candles. We need more candles in case the generator goes out again and it helps break up the monotony. I yearned for the excitement of those first few weeks. Things I wanted to do for years, like eat my daughter. Or rape my daughter, I guess? I don't know. Or what if this is actually the daughter fumbling about and I changed the storage code room to something I can easily remember. NNY, the rest of the word is missing. NNY. If I have to keep going back and forth to open the goddamn doors, this is going to be annoying as all fuck. Oh, anniversary. No? No, that doesn't have N and Y. No, it wasn't Johnny. The storage code to something I can easily remember. NNY. What the fuck starts with N and Y? Oh, how about NNYL? There's a weird sluggishness on the stairs. It's also kind of weird because the config screen that pops up at the beginning of this makes me think it was made in Unity, and it had odd graphics options like for AA and anti-aliasing and VSync and shit. But weirdly, I mean, like with these graphics, why would you need any of that? I'm a bag of DNA, and I existed to make more of myself. I married and produced a daughter because my genes demanded reproduction. I wrote books and created because my creativity served as survival advantage to my ancient ape ancestors. I built this place and took refuge in it, but spent hours thinking up silly little artificial laws to live by because my forefathers built cities and societies to allow time and peace to reproduce and protect our genes. All this kind of shit, figments of our collective primordial imagination, fleeting electrical signals that fire across our synapses for a pointless moment in time. They used to serve a purpose, and now they are needless confusion. And here I am, the last man on Earth, for all I know, ready to be freed from them. Oh, fuck you. You need a half a fucking hour to not to play the game and explore and shit, but just to, like, walk back and forth between one place and another. Okay, so I clicked the button. Who even knows what the fuck happened? Maybe that panel in the back wall of the room upstairs opened, which will have a lever so that I can come back down to the cellar and open that hatch in the floor, which will have a sheet of paper that I needed to go back upstairs and type a word into the thing. Oh my god, it did fucking open it. Oh no, it didn't. Did it? Yeah, it did. The cellar is freedom. Okay, well, not quite as circuitous and whatnot, but pretty fucking close. The cellar, which has all the blood at the bottom, and a ladder that he can't get back up. Maybe he just couldn't get up and down with the Oh, that was scary. There's only enough food for one, so she's gonna die anyway. Wow, the way that's phrased. There's only enough food for one, so she's going to die anyway. Still, that is pretty fucked up, man. Batteries going out. And this is weird. A hammer and chisel to chop someone up? But whatever. It seems to have been torn from a diary. She finally died last night. I don't know whether from starvation, dehydration, or blood loss. I threw her body into the woods. Her fingers, my anti-religious artifacts, my testaments to moral and intellectual freedom, are locked in the safe upstairs. I am content in the knowledge that I haven't done anything wrong. The father didn't know why he'd come back after all these years, starving and tired. He just wanted to see the cellar one last time. With one last flicker, the flashlight died, and he was left in pitch black. He sat down on the cold floor and closed his eyes. He could still hear her, even now. It was peaceful here in the cellar. It was free here in the cellar. Okay, well, that's the end. The game auto-closed. So rather than staring at my desktop, I will put, I don't know, something up here. I was not impressed. It said a half hour, and the time on Steam says 22 minutes. I want to say this was a waste of time. But, I mean, considering you could do it, you could play the, quote-unquote, play the game in like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. The lack of feedback from the computer is incredibly frustrating. But, you know, whatever, man. He's got some other game coming out, apparently. The demo for, quote, The Grandfather. A collaboration between that dude and NPR Art Hallucinations is now available for download at some places. And he's got a beta test request for some other game, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, man. That I'm sorry. If you sat through this whole thing, thank you very much. I really do appreciate your patronage and viewership. But I kind of regret having made this now.